And what's the most amount of money that you made in a single day?
Most amount I've ever made in a single day, probably $5.5 million.
You made $5 million in a single day?
Yeah.
How?
Well, by making an offer to a group of people, making a premium value offer to a group of people.
So you just get the attention and then you just...
Right, you garner the attention over time, but what you do is you develop a relationship. Like, if people are going to pay you $55,000, for instance, they have a relationship with you generally on some level, at least in their minds they do. You don't walk up to a girl and say, "Hi, my name's James, will you marry me?" Right? If you ask her that, she's going to be scared and say no. If she's not scared and say no, you should be scared and run away.
You build that rapport and that trust over time.
Over time. With people. Like Frank Kern says, prove to people that you can help them by actually helping them. And so that's one of the things that you do with your School of Hard Knocks channel. That's one of the things I do with my YouTube channel. I prove to people that I can help them by actually helping them. People say in their comments on my YouTube channel all the time, "I can't believe this guy does this much, gives us this much value for free." But it's not really free because they have to pay for it with their attention. And here's what I've discovered. People pay you long enough with their attention, they'll eventually pay you with their assets.
Wow, which means that they'll invest in you.
They'll invest in themselves through you.
Now, when I first interviewed you, I asked you if you believed in God, and you said, "I don't just believe in God.
I trust God."
Yeah. How did you find that trust in God? Why do you trust God?
Because he's never lied to me, but then again, he's never lied to anyone because God cannot lie. I trust God because he's proven to me over and over and over again that everything he says in his word, which I believe is the Bible, is not just true, but it's truth.
What's a financial lesson from the Bible that a lot of people do not know? Does God want people to be rich?
God wants some people to be rich. Does God want everybody to be rich? I don't think God has the same plan for everybody. That's why everybody's a different person, because he's got a different purpose for everybody. I do believe that it's God's design for his children to be rich, but I believe that God also has exceptions to his own rules. And so some people, they have a different assignment. Now, I can't tell you whether or not God wants you to be rich, but I can tell you there's no doubt in my mind that he wants me to be rich, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have shown me the principles that made me rich, right? And so you say, what's a principle in the Bible that could help people be rich? Well, it says, "The blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. He who will be greatest among you, let him be servant of all." One of the things I found out in business is you can be great even if you're not good, if you're willing to serve enough people, because greatness is your ability to serve the masses.
How old are you now?
I am 63. I'll be 64 in 2 months.
What has God been teaching you in the last year?
Man, there's so much. What has God been teaching me in the last year? That life is short. And even if you live to be 100, life is short. So love the people you love, and don't just repeat the same experience over and over. Pack your life with life experiences. Pack every day with life experiences. Live every day with gratitude in your heart. Greatest lesson? Everything good in my life is a gift. That's the greatest lesson. I woke up this morning and I opened my eyes, and guess what I could do? I could see. And I know how to make myself look, but I don't know how to make myself see.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you letting us come out here.
100%.
This was excellent. Where can everybody find you at?
You can find me on my website, MyronGolden.com, or on YouTube, Myron Golden. Or if you want to follow up my Bible study with Myron Golden on YouTube.